Gentlemen, I would like us to start. We want to welcome the Premier, the MECs designate that are here, the heads of department in the various departments of the provincial Gauteng provincial government, and it gives me therefore my singular honor to invite Mr. Panyaza Lesufi, the Premier of the province of Gauteng.
Thanks so much, DG, Director General Edward Musuwe. Let me echo your sentiments and also welcome. Attending is highly, highly appreciated. Please extend our sincere appreciation to Judge President Mlambo as well for his understanding. Ladies and gentlemen and citizens of Gauteng, we come to you this evening to fulfill the wishes with the crucial process of the reconstitution of the 7 administration of our province and of our government provincial unity. We accept, without any conditions, the outcome of our elections, together to run our provincial government. In doing so, we must be matured, we must be sober voters. We want to show our voters that we understand the mandate fully. We understand the decisions that they've made, their desires, or questioning the outcome of these elections. Ever since the election results were released, in crisscrossing various floors, offices, to develop an outcome that will be sufficient and be enough to run government in Gauteng. The political party that I have the honor to lead and to represent in the legislature. We want to thank all the leaders of these particular parties for their unwavering support for government and to fulfill the desires of the people of our province. What is important in everything that we're going to do now is openness, transparency, compromise, and communication, so that these become the hallmark of our administration. As earlier indicated, these are uncharted waters. There will be missteps, there will be misunderstanding, and there will be issues that will bring us together, but must also accept there will be issues that will divide us. I always argue, and I want to maintain that argument, that in the boxing match, it's better to box inside the boxing ring because there are rules and regulations, rather than to box outside the boxing ring where there are no rules and regulations. With this government of provincial unity, we've accepted to work within the boxing ring so that we can deal with the laws and regulations that manage this form of relationship in a better way. I present to you the parties that have agreed to be part of this relationship. We have been guided by government of national unity principles, and we've been further guided by those that have signed this agreement. We want to thank the IFP, who will be mentioned in the Executive Council, RISE, Mzansi, as well as the Gauteng Provincial Legislature as their terrain of operation. As I said, when I delivered my acceptance speech at the legislature, we've been asked to work together. To work together, we will do. We've been asked to combine our thoughts for a better Gauteng. To combine our thoughts, we will do together. We've been asked to leave no one behind. Today, we all declare that no one will be left behind unless they choose not to be part of the government of provincial unity. I want to emphasize this. There is no door that is closed. This door will be permanently opened, and those that want to join government of provincial unity will be free to join it. But it was Tony Joyce who said, and I quote, "Broken eggs make the best omelette, but you can't build society with broken men and women," end quote. So our task from today is to build a better Gauteng. Our task from now is to make Gauteng attractive. Attractive for all families, attractive for all forms of investments, attractive for workers, attractive for the youth and students, attractive for sporting and cultural events, attractive and safe for our women and children. Our mandate is simple. Crime, corruption, and lawlessness must be crushed mercilessly. Our mandate is simple. Municipalities must play their part so that we can support them. Our mandate is simple. We must revitalize our CBDs, in particular Johannesburg, our townships, in particular Alexander, our hostels, in particular Stocha hostels, our informal settlement, in particular Makau's informal settlement in Germiston. We are ready to make this institution better again. We also extend our appreciation to the members of the Executive Council, the DG, and heads of departments who provided the leadership needed in the sixth administration. I want to personally thank all the MECs that were part of the sixth administration. I had a difficult task and a difficult mandate to leave others not out of choice, but out of the political circumstances that we find ourselves in. As we transition to the seventh administration, we welcome our new Speaker, Madam Morakani Musupse, and the Deputy Speaker, Madam Refilio Ntsege, and they fully enjoy our support to lead our legislature. Today, we bring to you the new leadership and members of the Executive Council, assigned to steer the ship towards a better Gauteng. The team will from this week start their work consolidating the election manifestos of our different parties so that we can develop a shared vision for Gauteng, a shared vision of prosperity, a shared vision of service delivery, a shared vision to eliminate crime, corruption, and lawlessness. I have the honor to present the following men and women to be part of the Executive Council of the 7th Administration in Gauteng. The modernization of government and the need to embrace innovation and technology will be the hallmark of this administration. It is within this context that we have assigned MEC Bonginkosi Dlamini from the IFP to lead this modernization through the Department of eGov. To steer the finances of our province and to accelerate economic growth of our province, we are appointing MEC Lebogang Maile to lead our treasury as well as the Department of Economic Development. Our skills development program and the desire to educate our children will be led by MEC Matume Chilwan. We are also adding a new responsibility to this portfolio of education by adding the Department of Sports, Arts, Culture, and Recreation. Our e-health program to modernize our health facilities and promote good living lifestyles, and to ensure that our hospitals meet the standard, if not better standards, of private hospitals, and to use technology and innovation not only to improve our hospitals, clinics, and our medical facilities, but to ensure that our hospitals are ready for the implementation of NHI. We want to be the first province to move with speed in the implementation of NHI, and I'm proud to announce MEC Nomantu Nkomoralo-Huku as the head of this department. Our roads and transport portfolio will be led by MEC Gidiboni Deale-Tlabela, who's assigned the major task to accelerate the speed train between Limpopo and Gauteng. She's also assigned the task of modernizing our roads and launching our infrastructure development program in our province using the necessary transport modes to connect strategic areas of our province. We are of the view that an area like Rustenburg might be in northwest, but is growing towards Gauteng, and we must connect the transport mode. We are further convinced an area like Sasolburg that might be in the Free State, but it might grow towards Gauteng. Potential of Harrismith, which is 3 hour to KZN, 3 hours to Free State, Bloemfontein, and 3 hours to Gauteng. Take into consideration the new e-commerce and cargo business. Strong view that Harrismith is a strategic area that must be linked with Gauteng through all forms of transport mode. And that is why this task is assigned to MEC Gidiboni Deale-Tlabela. But we want to improve our townships. We want to improve our informal settlements. We further want to improve our hostels. But we is no longer the Johannesburg CBD that we want. We want to enter into strategic partnership with the Johannesburg municipality and other municipalities that have strategic CBDs in their area through cash loans and cell phone repairs. We want these CBDs to be vibrant again and to be repositioned to be the centers of our economic activity. And this mandate is given to MEC Tasnim Motara as the new head of human settlement in our province. Our agenda to protect the weak, we are migrating this responsibility to the office of the Premier so that we can lead and champion the fight against crime, corruption, and lawlessness. We can't surrender our province to criminals. We can't be scared of our own shadows and convert our own houses because criminals are doing as they wish. Responsibility has been brought to the office of the Premier. There is an urgent need for food security and fighting urban hunger and the establishment of a state farm to consolidate the work that we are doing in this sector. It gives me great pleasure to invite Ms. Vuyiswa Ramokgopa from Rise Mzansi to join the 7th Administration responsible for agriculture and rural development. There's an urgent need for us to improve our infrastructure, and there's also an urgent need for us to coordinate the work of the government. Our view is very simple. If we can't get the necessary systems within local government, the infrastructure development and the new infrastructures that we want to introduce in our province will be meaningless. There will be delays in local government. There will further be delays at strategic areas where we need to introduce new infrastructure. So the MEC that will be responsible for infrastructure development and COCTA will be MEC Jacob Mamabolo, so that this task can be attended to and be concluded. We also feel that there is an urgent need for us to protect the weak, the poor, and the vulnerable. That our relationship with non-government organizations is a very important relationship that unfortunately there were serious missteps. We need to rectify this. Our NGOs are doing work on behalf of government and they must be treated with respect. They are not doing us a favor. We also need to duplicate the work that they do and ensure that we run a seamless institution that does not give them headaches and troubles. It's within this context that I want to wholeheartedly apologize to this sector for the pain and the misery that they're going through. I've taken a decision to appoint MEC Faith Mazibugo to be the MEC that will be responsible for social development so that she can repair this relationship and provide shelter to the homeless, and also provide support to those that are poor and vulnerable in our society. With the pending environmental challenges in unlocking economic opportunities and the reality of climate change, we felt that the Department of Environment must be a standalone department so that we can clean Gauteng. Our province is dirty. Our cities are dirty. And this can't be left on an ad hoc basis. Where municipalities are failing to clean our communities, we want to take that responsibility as provincial government to clean our cities and to clean our communities. From the Patriotic Alliance to lead this important task of establishing this new department. We are quite convinced we will be in a position to build a better Gauteng, we will be in a position to be proud of a new Gauteng, a Gauteng that will fight crime, a Gauteng that will fight corruption. We are here to serve, to ensure that Gauteng is competitive. To these new leaders,
the announcements as we congratulate our MECs designate. Now we will be turning over to administer an oath of office